Hi, I'm Leathur Rokk. Welcome to my channel. Do you ever have times when you are out of sweeteners and you don't want to dehydrate, but you can't drink plain water and you want to find a way to have a beverage? Stay tuned, I'll tell you something I just discovered. Meanwhile, I'm about to make a pot of coffee for my mom and me because a neighbor came through and he gave me some sugar. So, since I have sugar, I'm going to make a pot of coffee. And you didn't know already, I stick one of these pouches by a Royal Cup coffee, and I stick it in, and I press it. But, on to what I'm about to teach you in this video. Say you're out of sugar and you're thirsty, and you've got nothing to drink in this house, and you can't dehydrate, right? But you do have salt, or maybe you have a spice mix that has salt and lime in it, such as this Tajin. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm not going to try. But the most important thing you have to have is tomato paste. And this is the smallest can I've seen. I've seen all the different sizes. And you open it up with a can opener. You have to have that. And a spoon like this, something, and kind of whip it up some so you can get a heaping spoon. But before you do anything else, you want to make sure that your hands are really, really, really clean. And I mean clean with a nail brush. So hold on a second while I do that. Why cleanliness is so important will be apparent in a minute. Okay, no soap on these hands anymore. And dry them sanitary. Alright, now this is how you make your beverage. Get your spoonful of this tomato product, and you know what, this you may need to use a little bit more ultimately. Get it into the water. You know what, maybe you want a little bit more. Now this is why it's so important to have your fingernails real clean. If you play guitar, you shouldn't have much fingernails, but still. Take your hand, and where you feel that tomato paste, just press it. When you press it, you find it'll dissolve in the water. And you go on with this. That's why it's important in the very beginning, don't fill it up all the way, to allow it like 3/4 of an inch. So that when you use your fingers, you make sure that everything gets dissolved. When I first discovered this, I tried to use a spoon that I used to put this tomato product in, and the spoon would never crush the tomato properly and get everything in the water the way your fingers do. So as long as you're absolutely clean, and that way you can go along the sides and you can tell if it's totally dissolved. And then, once it's totally dissolved, then you have to bring out the flavor in the tomato, because you can see this looks like tomato juice, which is the idea. If you love tomato juice, if you love V8, if you love plain tomato juice, because you know, you can jazz this up more than just the basic what I'm about to show you. You take salt and you shake it. This will also give you some electrolytes that might help if you have a problem with cramping and things, because sometimes, you know, people, if you work out a lot or if you're standing a lot or whatever, you can deplete, when you sweat, you can deplete yourself of salt. So you have this, maybe one shake of this, because this has lime in it. It gives you a little tiny bit of a sour. Okay. And then, you want to add more liquid, because the whole purpose of this is not just because it tastes good, but because you're thirsty. Remember, I'm trying to stop you from dehydrating because you don't have anything to drink. I'm going to get some more cold water. And I'm going to put it to within 1/8 of an inch of the top. And our water is really good and it's fresh. And now, I'm thirsty. Say I don't have any sugar. I can't make lemonade. I can't sweeten my coffee. But I can make tomato juice with tomato paste. Good. You know what? It needs a little bit more salt. I'm telling you. Why didn't I discover this weeks ago? Why didn't I think about this? I got lots of tomato products. You can also use tomato sauce. It's not as concentrated as tomato paste, so you won't use as much water as you do with that. But that's another way to have something to drink. Oh man. And this glass is over 8 ounces. It's probably a good 12-ounce cup. All right, here's another way to make a beverage. And you saw it here on my channel. Okay, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.